Good day and welcome to PNB Sports Show. I'm Arako Tom, and today we are peeling back the layers of a week that has left Nigerian football fans in absolute shambles while DR Congo is dancing to the World Cup for the first time in 52 years. 52 years? The Super Eagles are stuck in a cycle of petition and what-ifs. And if that wasn't enough drama, the NPFL just dropped the biggest disciplinary hammer we've seen in years on one of our most respected coaches. We are talking world stage heartbreak and locally chaos. Joining me to make sense of the madness is our very own resident encyclopedia, in-house sports analyst, my boss and football expert, the Oginiga of football and sports, Abel Sunday. Good morning, Abel.
Good morning, Tom. They say a big name the key dog because I don't understand all this kind of many praises. I don't get it. My name is just Abel Sunday. That's all.
Okay.
Yes.
Abel Sunday. Let's get right into it. You know, we've been talking about petitions, counter petitions. We've been talking about court of arbitration. We've been talking about will Nigeria go to the 2026 World Cup? And it seems like we already had a definite answer because now the DR Congo have qualified for their first World Cup in 57 years. The last time they qualified was in 1974 when they were Zaire. That was the last
or 52.
I think 52 years, sorry, in 1974. So that says a lot about the DR Congo side. What do you think about this particular accomplishment of the DR Congo compared to a Nigerian side that has, on paper, we have some of the best players, but then we can't qualify for ordinary World Cup? Sorry to call it ordinary, but at least that's the way we should look at it with the players that we have on ground.
Considering the region that we are, we should be able to qualify for that. Well, I think it's quite unfortunate for the side of Nigeria, and of course, I think it's a big milestone for the Congolese. Continue the fact that they could achieve this feat after 52 years, and of course, if you recall the game against Nigeria, the playoff game, the African playoff game against Nigeria, you could see that they came back. You know, we scored first, and that showed resilience, that showed mentality, and that is what we lack. We just scored and we go to bed, but they have that mentality of never die moment, and you just have to keep going, and they have a structure, and that is the reason why if you see a team that can just come from back and also win a game, it shows that there's a structure and they are disciplined on court. But we don't have, like you rightly said, we have all the players on paper, but of course on the pitch we are seeing different things. I wonder when we're going to get it right. To be honest, I wonder.
Okay, but you are talking about resilience. We just played Jordan in friendlies, and I think I'm going to agree with you. The fact that we played Jordan in friendlies, it was I think it was 2-1. It was 2-1. Immediately we started playing defense instead of us to spread the ball. You know, see how we can keep the ball, see how we can kill the time. Instead of doing that, we started playing defense that we did not play from the first minute to the 75th minute, and the 76th minute, all of a sudden we started playing defense, and that shows the type of mentality that is in the Super Eagles side has. But when you look at the Congolese side, okay, this is their first World Cup in 52 years. The first time,
most of them are not born. All of them.
Yes,
the number when they went for the last
World Cup. So that says a lot about the type of passion that they have as a team compared to what the Super Eagles team have. But let's leave that. The DR Congo side, they are going to be playing in the Group K. The Group K that has Portugal, that has Colombia. If it was Nigeria, do you think Nigeria will actually perform well in that particular group? And how do you think the Colombian side will perform in this group?
Well, the truth is, you can never say never. This is football. Probably because our performance against Jordan, you might use that as a
caveat. No, but that is what it is. Because just imagine, wait, hold on a bit. If we are going for the World Cup, yes, if we are going for the World Cup, we are going to be having an Osimhen currently that is injured. if we are qualified for the World Cup. Am I right?
But it's got to be, if we qualify for the World Cup, yes, of course, it should be back before.
But it's going to hinder his training process before that time. But there are some things you look at. There's a process to the World Cup. The World Cup is not Galatasaray. The World Cup is what the English Premier League is.
I have to disagree with you there. It will be back before the World Cup. But what I'm trying to say here is, yeah, because our abysmal performance against Jordan, I don't think that should be a yardstick judging them to play Portugal or what. That's the truth. If you remember the World Cup 2020, Russia 2018, we played Argentina. Would have won that game easily. Would have won that game, but unfortunately we lost it. But what we saw there, it shows that we have the potential. We have what it takes to play big games. That's the truth. And our players mostly, they are used to these foreign pitches and stuff like that. But bringing them back home, they also fumble. But if you have them playing in the United States of America, have them playing with, we have open play, not like when you say people park the bus, like, I'm not trying to make a case for them, you understand? But you know, here in AFCON, you see some person who just play one kind of style like that. But that, I mean, it's your style, it doesn't matter. But I don't play free football, but it's your style. But I think when you go to the World Cup, you see when people really want to come out and play, and you can really express yourself. You know. So but I am not making case for them. I'm not saying that they're going to do well against Portugal, but I think with the pedigree, what we have, we should be able to hold our own.
Yes, I agree with you on that. But talking about the style. In the World Cup, if you notice, a lot of countries have their own style. The Germans have their own style. The French, they have the style of football they play. The Brazilians have the style of football they play, very stylish, with a lot of flair. You know, then the Nigerians, it seems like after how many years of playing World Cup, we have not found a particular style. No, we have not. Look at the Jordan match. Look at the way we play. We keep changing style.
Before we know that it's wing. We always use our wing. You understand? We don't use the midfield. We just use our wing. While we have those wings, we have two wings. I'll just go cross the ball. That's non-traditional Super Eagles style of play. But now, you know, things have evolved. So people try to change all those dynamics. But now, I think what Richard needs to do is try to see how we keep those couple of players. And that's why I was telling you yesterday or day before yesterday that what he needs to do with this FIFA window, this friendly window, you just get the player that you think you can use. Try to build a structure. You are doing a rebuilding, no problem. Even if you lost the game, it's okay. But you are trying to see how you are looking at the long term, not short term. Now, what we should be looking at now is 2030 World Cup. That's what we should be looking at. That's the truth. So I think getting those players in, try to build a structure down, fine, get your identity. I think that's the right word to use. Try to get your identity and see how you could succeed. But I hope he stay longer. But because the way he's going, I don't know if he's going to stay long. But I just hope Eric could stay longer than